Hello everyone. Today I'm going to teach you about modal verbs. But first of all, let's see what modal verbs are. Modal verbs are kind of auxiliary verbs that are used to express our attitudes. We use them with bare infinitives. So remember, we do not use them with infinitives, nor do we use them with gerunds. We use modal verbs for different purposes such as request, necessity, prohibition, possibility, advice, permission, expectation, suggestion, certainty, and also ability. There are two types of modal verbs. Basic modals such as can, could, had better, may, might, must, ought to, shall, should, will, and would. And also phrasal modals such as be able to, be going to, be supposed to, have got to, and used to. Well, when the subject is I and we want to make a request, we can use may I or could I. When the situation is formal, which means it involves people who we don't know well enough. And when the situation is informal, we can use can I. It means the situation involves people who we know well enough. Look at these examples. May I leave the classroom for a minute? Could I send you the file later today? Can I talk to you now? And also, the possible responses that we've got here are certainly, yes, certainly, of course, yes, of course. And when the situation is informal, we can respond sure. And when the situation is formal and the subject is you, we can use would you, will you, could you to make a request. And can you when the situation is informal. Let's take a look at these examples together. Would you join our meeting, please? Will you please join our meeting? Could you call our service department, please? Can you please help me set the table? Remember, when the subject is you, we cannot use may. For example, may you help me set the table, please? Here, the usage of may is completely wrong. And the possible responses here are, yes, I'd be happy to. Yes, I'd be glad to. Certainly, and when the situation is informal, you can use sure as a response. We can also use would you mind to make requests. When you want to ask permission, you can use would you mind plus if plus I plus past form of the verb. For example, would you mind if I change your class time from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m.? And the possible responses here are no, not at all, or of course not. No, that would be fine. Remember, if the answer is yes here, it means I mind it. You cannot change my class time. And when you want to ask someone to do something, you can use would you mind plus verb plus ing. For example, would you mind repeating what you said one more time? And the possible responses are no, I'd be happy to. Not at all, I'd be glad to. Or sure, okay, when the situation is informal. Remember, if the answer is yes, it means I mind it. I cannot repeat it. Well, our today's lesson is done and I hope you enjoyed it. Please do not forget to subscribe to my channel if you want to follow my next lessons about modal verbs and also other grammar subjects. Have a good day.